Hello, 87th video, and I am revealing to you that this video is going to be by far the most important one for you. Look at it, hear it, listen, write, see it again, and it is going to get you what you want. We are on the path of learning spoken English for all. Why are we are not able to do it? Why do our resolutions, New Year resolutions, affirmations you must have heard of, these don't work? Let me reveal to you in the first part of this video why these do not work. First and foremost, let's look at our goal. My suggestion is to write it down and break it into small parts. For example, I am learning Telugu and I have written down today in my book, my journal, that I am going to speak Telugu in a good manner by 30th January. And I am going to practice. This is now chunking down the goal. After having written down, I'm chunking it down. After writing it down, I'm chunking it this way. That is, every day I will spend 2 hours. I have to find the time. Same way, you have to write down your goal of your spoken English by when you would like to speak clearly and fluently. Put the date, write it down, and at the same time chunk it down. That means break it down. Specify how many hours will you spend every day to learn the language you want to. That is about the goal. That can apply to your New Year resolutions also. Now, moment you say I'm going to do something, there is a very powerful thing in us, and that is our subconscious mind. If it is not aligned with the conscious mind, there is a tug of war between the two. It is the subconscious mind which plans everything, and it is the conscious mind which is involved in implementation. So you are not able to learn the language, like I am unable to do so. Still many months have passed, 6-7 months, I am not able to speak fluently the language of my choice, the language I'm learning, that is Telugu. I'm not able to. So I have reworked my plan, and therefore I also suggest that you do so. So when you say that I'm going to learn this by so and so date, there is something in your subconscious mind which is saying no. There is a negative thought in your mind, and the subconscious mind will keep on doing the same thing. That is, will tell you that you cannot do it, and you cannot do it, and therefore you don't do it. So one way of removing these negative thoughts is you change your focus, and the focus change is pretty simple. Whatever, the moment you have these negative thoughts, you start thinking of something else. Start doing something else. Move away physically from wherever you are and put your focus on something else totally different. The negative thoughts will go away. That is one way. So once the negative thoughts go away, then your subconscious mind will start looking for those positive evidence which will make situations come into your life, which will manifest as to your learning the language, right? So how to remove negative thoughts, I've told you. How to write down the goals and chunk them down, I have told you. And one more technique, how to connect with your subconscious mind and therefore your consciousness, which will alone take you to the path where you want and achieve anything, gentlemen, anything. And that is a small technique I learned yesterday. I'm sharing with you. It is very simple. As soon as you are ready to go to bed, just before sleeping, recall everything you did during the past 24 hours, hour by hour. Everything, what you said, what you heard. Repeat before sleeping. You review in your mind with your eyes closed every hour what you did and what you said to anybody, or what you told anybody and whatever you learned from them, hour by hour, and you will get connected to your subconscious mind, right? Then you can say your affirmations and go to sleep, or you can write them down and go to sleep. That is the third technique which I'm giving to you. Absolutely wonderful technique. So my suggestion to you is, don't stop thinking big. Think big, no problem. Think big, but write that goal down and break it into small parts, right? And remove the negative thoughts from your mind by changing the focus and doing something else. And last but not the least, reviewing the day before sleeping hour by hour. This will connect you to your subconscious, and your subconscious mind will start finding ways and means by which you will learn faster. And you can track my progress. By 30th January, you will see me speaking absolutely fluently. I am going to give an example of what I did a few months back. I learned the numbers in Tamil, which I am going to demonstrate to you right now, how fast I was able to render them. So I am now going to speak. Just watch. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So fast. And the same thing technique I applied to Telugu, and I am going to do it for you as a demonstration for you again. 1 2 3 4 5 5 6 7 8 9 10. This I am not able to speak fast, but the Tamil version I can speak very fast. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's fast, and that is a demo for you. Same way I'll be doing it for Telugu language by 30th January. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and I'm sure that this will go a long way for you to learn the language of your choice, English, right? Let's get on with some grammar mistakes now. And this video is going to be a little bit long, so I hope you will bear with me out, and this is for us. We as a team are experimenting new things, learning new techniques, and the goal is how fast we can learn spoken English for all. So today I have got for you some common grammar mistakes. Even me, including me, some of the best people who know English language, they do these mistakes every day. So can we correct them? That's right, you can. First is the use of suggest and a pronoun. Let's say suggested him. I suggested him to give me some money. Is this right? Please write in the comment box. I suggested him to give me some money. No, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, not at all. It's absolutely wrong. You cannot use this way, suggested him. You need to add a conjunction, right? So that this verb suggest is a very typical verb. It needs to be used in a certain way. That is, I suggested that he give me some money. That is correct. Or you can do away with that, and you can say I suggested he give me some money. So summarizing, when we say I suggested him to give me some money is wrong. The correct way of saying is I suggested that he give me some money. Or you can say I suggested he give me some money. So I hope this common mistake we do will be corrected by you. Okay? So you can say, if you say I suggested you to go for a walk, I suggested you to go for a walk is wrong. I suggested you to go for a walk is wrong. What is right? I suggested that you go for a walk. Or I suggest that you go for a walk. Or I suggest it to you. You can use this way also. I suggest it to you, go for a walk. Or I suggest this to you, that you go for a walk. I suggest it to you. I suggest this to you is right. I suggest that to you is right, but if you say I suggest you go for a walk is wrong. So please correct this, gentlemen. And one more sentence I'm giving you now. Tell me what's wrong in this. I suggest you don't say lies. I suggest that you don't steal. Is it right? No, absolutely not. You do not use don't with suggest. You don't say I suggest you don't do steal. You will the correct way will be I suggest you not to steal. So we can't use don't, we have to use not. I suggest you not to steal. I suggest you not be there tomorrow. I suggest not being late is also right. I suggest not being late. I suggest not being to drive. I suggest not being late. I suggest not being happy. I suggest not being sad. So I hope you have got that, and we will correct this. Now next, I have also a very interesting observation regarding the use of let's say if I say I have a 2 bedrooms apartment, is that right? I have a 2 bedrooms house, is that right? I have a 2 bedrooms house. S is there after room. No, it is not at all. 2 bedrooms apartment is absolutely incorrect. The right one is when you are describing the noun bedroom, you will use singular tense, singular. You will use singular. That's right. You will say 2 bedroom apartment. But if you use the apartment before the adjective, then you can certainly use plural. So I can say I have, my apartment has 2 bedrooms. My apartment has 2 bedrooms. That's right. My car, I have a 4-door car. So you will not say a 4 doors car. 4-door car. Or you will say my car has 4 doors. That's correct. My car has 4 doors. Similarly, if we are going for a meeting, we will not say I have a 30 minutes meeting. No, absolutely not. Because you're describing meeting and you need to use singular. So you will say I have a 30-minute meeting. I have a 30-minute meeting. Or you can reverse this by putting the noun first. Then you can use plural. For example, the meeting was of 30 minutes. The meeting was of 30 minutes. So I am sure you got that. One more. $1 million house. I have a $1 million house. It's wrong. I have a $1 million house is wrong because you're describing house and there'll be no S. So you'll say I have a $1 million house. And if you put the house first and then describe it, then you can use plural. So my house is of $1 million. My house is of $1 million. One more coming to the end of the video. I am 60 years old. So am I right? Yes, I'm right. I am, but grammatically I'm wrong. I cannot say I am 60 years old. I will say 60-year-old because that old you are defining as 60 years. So you cannot use plural. 60-year-old, right? So 60-year-old. She has a 6-year-old child is right. You can't say 6 years old child. You cannot do that. So I hope these common mistakes which I pulled out today, even I had to do a lot of learning. I was doing these mistakes and I'm sure that you have gained by this. Practice these and let me summarize. Practice the 1 minute rule. Practice the 1 minute, one step rule. And don't say I cannot do it, say I can do it, right? So just summarizing this and coming to the end of the video, I'm always wishing you for the best of your future. The faster you learn the English language with me, that makes me happy, and you get what you want. Essentially you get whatever you want. These videos are designed to help you, and I'm sure you're getting a benefit out of it. So write that, give me a feedback in the comment box. And now, as I am coming to the end of this video and waiting for the next 88th one coming tomorrow, I'm saying goodbye and bye bye.